David Milan. Ever heard of him? He's the guy behind Harvard's famous CS50 course, one of the most respected computer science classes in the world. You'd think someone like him at the top of the tech teaching food chain would feel safe, right? But even he's admitted that AI can now do things it took him years to master. Faster, cheaper, and without ever asking for a raise. This isn't a maybe-in-the-future thing. According to Goldman Sachs, AI could replace the equivalent of 300 million full-time jobs globally. The World Economic Forum? They say nearly 44% of workers' skills will be disrupted by 2027. That's not decades away. That's right around the corner. If you're between 19 and 25, you probably grew up hearing that tech was the future. Learn to code, get a degree, land a job, boom, you're set. That idea used to work. Now, not so much. Because here's the thing. The world changed, and nobody sent out a group text. Jobs we thought were untouchable are already being chipped away. Customer support? The first line you interact with is often a chatbot, and it's not just answering "what's my password?" These bots are handling entire workflows. Writers, graphic designers, even junior programmers are being quietly replaced. Not completely, but enough to notice. Most people assume robots will take over blue-collar jobs first, like construction or plumbing. But the twist? In fact, many white-collar desk jobs are easier to automate than the work done by electricians, plumbers, or mechanics. You can train an AI to write a legal document or analyze financial data. You can't train it to unclog a drain or climb onto your roof during a storm. According to McKinsey's 2023 report, jobs like data entry, reviewing legal contracts, and writing basic computer code are some of the easiest tasks for AI to automate. Why? Because they follow clear rules and patterns. If your job mostly involves clicking, copying, or following templates, a machine can probably learn it faster and do it longer without needing coffee breaks. Take law firms, for example. For years, junior lawyers would spend hours combing through contracts, NDAs, and terms conditions looking for red flags. Boring, repetitive, but necessary. Now, tools like Harvey AI, which is basically ChatGPT for lawyers, are doing that work in minutes. In 2023, Allen Overy, one of the biggest law firms in the world, started using Harvey to assist with contract analysis, research, and even summarizing legal arguments. That's work that used to take actual law school grads. Now it's being handled by algorithms trained in legal data. And the scary part? These tools don't get tired. They don't miss details. They don't complain. They just work fast, cheap, and 24/7. So yeah, if you're studying law or computer science, that's not a bad thing. But if you're only learning to do what the tools can already do, you're prepping for a job AI is being trained to do better. Meanwhile, try asking a robot to install a furnace. You'll be waiting a while. So here's the uncomfortable truth. No job is safe anymore, especially if you're doing the same thing the same way as everyone else. But this isn't about panicking, it's about preparing, because what matters now isn't your title or your degree. It's your skills. What can you actually do? What value can you create that can't be easily replaced by code or an overseas freelancer? Think about it like this. You walk into a store and see a bag of chips. It's huge, loud packaging, fancy flavors. $4. You open it, 80% air. That's what a lot of college degrees feel like to employers right now. Impressive on the outside, but not enough crunch inside. LinkedIn's 2023 data shows that the average job's required skills have changed by 25% since 2015 and are projected to change another 65% by 2030. That means even if your job title still exists, the actual skills it demands will be completely different. So what actually works now? Imagine someone who can write well, understands SEO, edits short-form videos, and knows how to run paid ads. That person is a one-person marketing team. Hard to replace, easy to pay. Let's say you can cook pasta. Cool. Ad baking. Nice. But now imagine you can cook, bake, write food blogs, take good food photos, and run a decent Instagram. You're not just an employee, you're a brand. You've got multiple ways to earn. That's how you build career insurance. Because here's something no one teaches in school. A job is just one income stream. And relying on just one is like trying to walk on a tightrope with one leg. You need multiple legs. Side hustles, freelance gigs, online income streams, even managing social media pages for local businesses or flipping thrift items on Facebook Marketplace. These aren't get-rich-quick schemes. They're don't-go-broke-slowly systems. And no, you don't need to be an influencer or a tech bro in Silicon Valley to start. You just need to start. Pick one skill and go deep. Take a free course. Make a project. Show your work. Post something. Test something. Tweak something. Because in the next 10 years, the people who win won't be the ones with the fanciest resumes. They'll be the ones who can pivot quickly, learn independently, and combine skills like Lego blocks to solve real problems. Like Alvin Toffler said, the illiterate of the 21st century won't be those who can't read and write. It will be those who can't learn, unlearn, and relearn. If that doesn't hit like a truck in 2025, I don't know what does. The scary part? Most people won't change. They'll cling to what's familiar. They'll wait for someone else to figure it out. But you're watching this. You're already ahead. You already know. So don't sit on this. Don't be that person who says, I knew this was coming, while scrolling through job rejections. Be the person who did something while others were still debating if AI is just a phase. Because the jobs of the future aren't going to be handed out. They're going to be built by the people who prepare now. And hey, before you go panic refreshing your resume, there is something equally dangerous to your future. Your spending habits. Yep, that little voice in your head that says, just one more thing won't hurt? It's not just you. It's literally how your brain is wired. Click here to watch. The psychology of spending. Why you're addicted to buying stuff.